Hey there, I'm Chris from IntroGames.com. This is a quick look at Great Excavations for 1 to 4 players, takes 30 to 45 minutes to play, and is for ages 8 and up. Quick note, this is a co-design with Rob and David, the designer of Letterpress, Tag City, Luzon Rails, and more. In this deck building area control game, it's 1881, and players are paleontologists that have discovered a deserted island filled with dinosaur remains. Gather your team, dig up dinosaur bones, and piece together the past. Digging up bones takes hard work, and players can gain prestige by contributing to that. Or they can jump in at the last moment and take the glory of lifting the bones out of the dig site. The player with the most prestige at the end of the game wins. Each player starts with a hand of 3 cards from their starting deck of 6, and then they'll play 1 bid card face down. This is your chance to add a new person or card to your team, based on what's on the row up here, but whatever card you bid with is trashed out of the game. When everyone's ready, reveal, and the player that bid the highest goes first, and so on down to the lowest bid. Since this card is trashed out of the game, you'll have to choose whether it's better to keep someone for their abilities or use them for their bidding power to get an even better person in the future. Okay, so yellow has won this bid with their bid of 3. This card will be trashed out of play. Yellow gets to choose one of the cards from the middle here. They'll take this one, and after you draw a card, you'll get to discard a card and then play the remaining 2 cards. Even though this is a better card, I'm going to discard this card just for the demo. So with these 2 cards I have here, I can dig in the beach and the forest, just guaranteed, and because I have synergy, I can dig another time in the beach and another time in the forest. Before you dig, you want to move your paleontologist each turn, and where you move determines where you can dig, either the space you're on or any connected space. So you move 1 space, I'm going to move here, and I had 2 beach digs and 2 forest digs, so I'm going to put 2 cubes here and 2 cubes here because I can dig on adjacent spaces. The player that completes the dig, as shown in the upper left corner of the tile, claims the tile and all the dinosaur bones on the other side. Whoever dug the most and the second most scores some prestige according to their efforts, but really you want to be the player who takes the credit for the find, since that's how you actually get these dinosaur bones. So let's say it's another turn or 2 from now, and I'm going to add 2 more digs to this space, making 4 dig cubes on this space. I will now get to take this tile, flip it over for everyone to see, and the bonus green tile underneath it. This one's kind of a special one in that it lets you move from any space on the map to any space on the map. I'll also get to place one of my bases on it. These bases let you move to and from this space freely, so the more bases that are connected, the further you can move on your turn. As you collect more bones, you can choose to sell to a collector, which will give you more points, but there's a time-limited race to this. Or you can choose to sell complete sets to a museum, and the first person to sell gets the most points, the second person gets the second points, and everyone else gets the third points. The game ends when the main deck runs out, after 8 to 10 rounds depending on the number of players. Sell your remaining collection to the museum for the prestige you can, and the player with the most prestige is the winner. Each round presents you with interesting decisions, and each game opens with different quantities of dinosaur bones available. You'll always know one of the bones because it's on the back of the tile, but the rest remain a mystery until you claim the tile. This has been Great Excavations, and I've been Chris Baki of Intro Games. Thanks for watching.